Hello, water signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads. The first spread is for all of you. It's like a bonus. And then we'll have a separate spread for every water sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all water signs. We have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups clarified by the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You know, I gotta be honest with you, I was looking at it, water signs, and it doesn't really strike me as something new. Okay, it feels like it's been in the making for a while. Because this reading has 2 marriage cards, 2 family cards, right? And this King of Pentacles. So perhaps some of you it could be simply like a family gathering, family celebration, you know, or maybe if you're already happily married, it could be business as usual. Because it feels happy, it feels like established, it feels like it's been here for a while. Right? Just another day in paradise. Okay? But the first card that came out is the King of Pentacles, right? It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're dealing with. Or this person may have a lot of Earth in their charts. The Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It is a card of generosity. It is a card of an equal give and take. It is a card of balance. The Nine of Cups in the middle is a card of a wish come true and satisfaction. And by the way, right after it, the Ten of Cups showed up, right? So we have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups right after it. And I clarified the Nine of Cups just in case, I guess, just to double check what's actually going on here. And the Hierophant showed up, right? So the Hierophant is also a marriage card, just like the Ten of Cups, right? So we have what? 5 cards on the table. And 2 of them are marriage cards. And another one is a court card. Then we have a card of a wish come true and a card of generosity. All right. So the Hierophant, maybe you're going to a family event. It could be baptizing of a child for some of you, because the Hierophant could be a card of religion or anything formal, official. It's also a card of education. It could be a Taurus you're dealing with. If this King of Pentacles happens to be a Taurus, it's this same person twice, right? Because the King of Pentacles could be any Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Hierophant is a Taurus major arcana card. But you know, the Ten of Cups is still here. The happily ever after card, family, commitment, marriage. Yeah, looks stable, happy, and like it's been here for a while. All right, cool. Cancer, we have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. Then we have the Three of Wands clarified by the Chariot. And we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or absolutely any zodiac sign. So this reading is about somebody leaving. It could be you who is leaving, packing up and leaving, or it could be somebody is leaving so they could be with you. This reading doesn't necessarily have to be about love. It can definitely be about love, but it doesn't have to be. It could be about absolutely anything. As a matter of fact, there is no cups cards. No cups. We have a lot of fire, right? A lot of wands. The Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands. So the reason why somebody is leaving is because of the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It just became too much. And it kind of feels like whoever is leaving, you or another person, it just, perhaps you gave it everything you could. Or maybe it just became too big of a problem, too big of a burden for you. Maybe somebody lied to you at work and over time your responsibilities piled up. And you're like, you know what, it's not something I signed up for. Perhaps you carried those wands and a Ten of Wands for a while, but at this point you're going to be like, you know what, no. I deserve better, right? And perhaps you will have something landing on your lap. You know, for example, if it is a job situation, perhaps you started looking for a new job, and an opportunity, a job offer is going to land on your lap, and you're like, that's it, I'm done, I'm out of here. Okay? Because the Fool clarified by the Ace of Wands, yeah, something is landing on your lap. and then the Five of Swords. Right after that, this is you leaving, and to be honest with you, they're not gonna like it. If you're the one leaving something or someone, they're not gonna like it, right? With that Five of Swords, but you do what you gotta do, Cancer. And with the Three of Wands clarified by the Chariot, again, this is you moving on. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. It's also a card of waiting, all right? But it's only waiting when something has been decided. Something has been decided. The Chariot clarifying that's actually your major arcana card. Your major arcana card. All right? So yeah, that's what's going on. Again, it feels like you gave it everything you could. You know, you did your best, but perhaps your best wasn't good enough for them, or maybe somebody just lied to you. And you're like, you know what, I'm out of here, I'm done. Alright? Cool. Scorpio, we have Death, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It made absolutely no sense for me, Scorpio, to clarify anything. Okay? This reading is about work. And the very, very first card I came out is Death, which is your major arcana card. It's the only major arcana card here. It's also a card of transformation, change, something ending. But this reading feels like a side gig or consulting gig. Maybe you're teaching someone or a group of people, and since this is happening over the weekend, for some of you it is a side gig. All right, a side gig. Okay, the Three of Pentacles right after the Death card, it is a card of collaboration, cooperation, and the Three of Pentacles, if you take a closer look at it, we have three people, right? One is standing a little bit above the other two. So the one standing up is often teaching the other two, or this person is showing the other two the ropes. All right, the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's probably that offer. You're going to get paid, right? And with the Four of Pentacles right next to the deck, you're collecting. You're getting paid with the Four of Pentacles, and hopefully it's good money. It's good money. All right, Scorpio, yeah, you will probably have other things happening over the weekend, but this is definitely some kind of a job. Again, for most of you, it's like a side gig. All right? Cool. Pisces, we have the Devil, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Magician, clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, clarified by the Fool. And we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, or maybe a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or not a Pisces. This is a bit suspicious. I gotta be honest with you, it's a little bit suspicious. And I don't usually clarify every single card that comes out. Sometimes I don't clarify anything. This time I had to clarify everything. Everything that came out. Alright, so from what I see, you're probably dealing with somebody you already know. Not necessarily an ex. It can be, doesn't have to be. Alright, but you're dealing with somebody from your past. And if I were you, Pisces, I would double check that they're not involved with anybody. I would double check that. Right? It's possible you're simply dealing with maybe a Capricorn. I'm talking about the Devil card. Or maybe you're dealing with either a Gemini or a Virgo. I'm talking about the Magician. But it feels like if we forget about all the red flags, all right? Because the Devil, the Magician, and the Three of Cups, definitely a bit of a red flag. Three red flags, okay? But if we forget about it, perhaps maybe you met this person at some point in the past. Nothing happened between the two of you, or maybe it did, right? And they were unable to forget about you. You've been on this person's mind ever since the two of you met, ever since the two of you had an encounter, or maybe you have, or both of you have, right? Have been thinking about one another, all right? And maybe over this weekend, Pisces, you two will have a reunion, and perhaps something may happen again, or, you know, there's definitely love here. There's definitely feelings, like, for some of you, crazy feelings. Crazy in terms of crazy love. Because the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, as clarifiers, these are very loving cards, lovey-dovey cards, right? The Ace of Cups is the most loving ace out of all four aces, and the Knight of Cups is the most loving knight out of all four knights. But the Devil could simply be a card of like borderline obsession, The devil could be a card of just unable to let somebody go, right? It is a card of obsession. It is a card of thinking of somebody who is like irresistible. It is a card of lust. It could definitely be a card of lust. All right, the Magician is not about card. It's not about card unless it's sitting next to particular cards, right? Then the devil is one of those particular cards. So the Magician could become a card of a trickster right next to the devil, right? The Three of Cups could definitely be a card of a third-party situation, but it could simply be a card of a reunion or going somewhere, going to some kind of an event, party, having a blast, having a good time. Okay? So perhaps this person, again, it's somebody from your past, and maybe they couldn't stop thinking about you, and maybe they're gonna reach out to you and come up with some kind of like creative way to get you come out and play. Okay, maybe they will say something like, oh hey, I got tickets to this game, to the show, and perhaps they know that you like that particular sport, or you like that particular show, or maybe it's like a concert and they know that you like that band, right? Or they may invite you to some place and they know you like that type of food, or, you know, they're gonna come up with some kind of a creative way to get you out of the house. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And I don't see you resisting. I don't see you like saying no. All right, there's definitely love, but there's this lust, obsession, trickster thing, trickster vibe going on with it's an interesting reading, Pisces, but it's not an ill intent. It's not an ill intent. Yeah, let me know how this plays out for you. But interesting, spicy weekend. All right, cool.